Periyava Sharanam, Experiences with His Holiness, narrated by Rasu, Chennai 61, compiled by T.S. Kodandarama Sharma. A good heart. An evening time, maybe around 6. Periyava, sitting quietly in a corner at the Kanchi Matham, with 4-5 people around him. Among them was a party grandmother who had crossed 60, who had done mundanam, shaving of her head, wearing a white cloth, curling it up over her head. I too was a witness there. At that time in Tamil Nadu, a scheme of granting financial assistance to senior citizens had been introduced by the then ruling party. Paramacharya was talking to those who had come to have darshan of him. It could be seen that party was anxious to tell him something. She was the one who was staying in the matham for a long time. A vinnappam, supplication to Swamigal, started party. Prachane, problem for you too, as Swamigal asked her, encouraged by it. That party said, Onnamilla, it's nothing. It is said that in the Sarkar government, they give 20 rupees as pension even to those who have no support in life. Yes, so what? That is, if I am recommended by the matham, I would get that money, won't I? Would get it, right. What grievances you have here? You get your meals on time, they give you saris too, and there is a place to stay. Beyond these, why money for you? That is, since it is obtained ex gratia. That old woman dragged in low voice. Look here, I am the one who has no support. Somehow I remain in this matham in a corner. Shall we both apply for that pension? Asking her in a prankish tone, Periyava laughed. Hearing these words, Party bowed her head in shame. To misuse government's ex gratia, it is a great sin, is Periyavargal's opinion. It is that he explained to party and to the others. Paramacharya continued further. At least for us, we get food to sustain our life, a place to seek refuge against rain and shine, and clothes to cover ourselves for honor. They have brought out the pension scheme only to help the really poor who struggle for these things. If I get it for you, won't the chance be lost to another real, eligible, unsupported, aged man or woman? That party and myself and the others understood Swamigal's lofty heart. A Dharma Sankatam. A day several years ago, 1989, could have been 6 in the evening. Sitting in Ekantam privately, Kanchi Munivar was giving darshan to devotees. My elder brother Thirusundaram, who was earlier a Tahsildar in Kanchipuram and now a sub-collector, and I were sitting for darshan. During the time this incident happened, my elder brother was serving as an official in charge of the welfare of the district backward people in Tirunelveli. His constraint was to have darshan of Paramacharya and return to Chennai that same night. Our turn of darshan in the queue came. As we got up after prostrating to Swamigal, who blessed us with a blossoming face and said, looking at us, "In hurry, can stay for some time and go." Obeying his command, we sat in front of him. Swamigal asked all the people, who were about 30 in number and standing for his darshan, to sit down, gesturing it with his hands. Kanchi Munivar's glance came round and round in that small crowd. As he called a man sitting with Bhaya Bhakti in a corner, the man got up. He had removed his shirt and tied it around his waist over his dhoti. Your name? As Periyava asked, the man said, Murugesan sir. Swamigal, what is your occupation? Payir Todil, agriculture Sami. So you feed the world, saying it with a laughter. Swamigal asked him to sit down. Periyavargal's eyes going round again. His hand pointed to another man. He got up and said that his name was Munaswami and that he was working as a revenue inspector in Vellore. How would you serve the people? I give people Nila Patta, title deed to land, Mane Patta, title deed to house plots and the other necessary certificates. Suddenly, looking at me as Periyavargal asked, what occupation you are in now? I was shaken because I was then serving as the assistant manager of the Tamil Nadu Consumer Federation. The chief duty of that post was to sell the liquor varieties from the godown to the retail liquor merchants. How could this be a Podujana Seva, public service? So, with hesitation, I told him, I am serving as the deputy Tahsildar in Tasmak. However, at that time, my face was full of sweat. Periyavargal did not ask me to explain my work. Then, as Periyavargal's drishti sight fell on my elder brother sitting near me, he got up and said that through his office, they arrange for free education, food and clothes to the backward people and that he was supervising this work. Informing him in addition that they also distribute sewing machines and coal iron boxes, he said that he was a sub-collector. Listening to this, Periyavargal said, in this assembly, a revenue inspector who gives facilities to people, a deputy Tahsildar and a sub-collector have come. Then what grievances can we have? With a prankish laugh in his unique manner. As for me, I was very anxious. Any time Swamigal's sight might fall on me. How could I explain my work that it only gives badakam, grievous sin to people? Under that circumstance, I prayed Manasikam in my mind. Swamigale, I no longer require to be in this job that I am doing it for the last 3 years. Kindly give me your grace to somehow get out of it. Swamigal, who has compassion, did not ask about my work. Within a few weeks after this meeting took place, I was relieved from that post and was posted as a deputy Tahsildar in the collector's office. Although it was the government that served me the transfer orders, there is no doubt that it was only Swamigal's good heart that gave the orders to the government. To be continued, Periyava Sharanam.